morning, pilgrims. It is day 4 on the Camino Portuguese, the central route. And today, it is just one of those days where it's gonna be raining the entire way. Of course. But at least it happened on the shortest day on the entire Camino, because today I'm only doing 14 kilometers to Ponte de Lima, where I need to do laundry. Because yesterday, I couldn't find a place here. I tried doing it by hand. It kind of dry, but it still kind of stinks as well. We had a great time yesterday in Casa de Fernanda. I highly recommend the place. Had a great time with this guy over here.
Buongiorno pellegrini! Buongiorno pilgrims!
There you have it. Today is gonna be like this, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film, but you know how it goes. This is not the first time that it happens to me, and it won't be the last. The rain has just been relentless all morning. I think I have about an hour and a half to Ponte de Lima, and it's not a torrential rain, but it's that little mist that doesn't stop. Today we're all getting wet, whether you're team poncho, as I am, or your team rain jacket and pants. It's either the rain or the sweating, because it's super hot as well. On the Camino Portuguese, the coastal one, when I did it in 2019, I got one morning of rain, and I think the same thing is gonna happen on this one, because looking at the forecast for the rest of the trip, seems like it's gonna be extremely warm. Look at that, they're playing music in the background from a house somewhere in there, in that village. We're looking for a place to have a little escape from the rain, maybe a cafe, just to enjoy some coffee and espresso before continuing on. I have a place already booked in Ponte de Lima. It's like a pension. I've been talking back and forth with the owner, and because she doesn't show up to her house until late in the afternoon, so she decided to leave the keys for me at a cafe right across the street. I need to do laundry, so I need to get my luggage. I think my luggage has been arriving at the albergues around between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. So even if I get to Ponte de Lima before noon, I'm gonna have to wait. That will give me time to search online for the nearest laundromat. Wow. It is Saturday at 10 in the morning, and that guy is just blasting his music. Let's continue. I think the umbrella is working out even better than the poncho right now.
Santiago di Compostela, tu sei il santo preferito per me e per la gente che ama soltanto te.
Well, it was a class reunion at the first bar along the way. We're like 5 kilometers away from Ponte de Lima, so I should be there in about an hour. It's already 12 o'clock, so maybe have lunch. Check-in is at 3. My luggage is already there waiting for me. It's been raining on and off, you know, one of those days. And look at this vineyard right here on the side of the road. Very nice background. And, you know, I had to do laundry. I've been saying that for so long. And there's only like one of those automated laundromats, and they're like 20 minutes away from where I'm staying. So I'm hoping that there's something else close by that is not listed on Google Maps. We'll see. Gotta do it no matter what.
Quanto pagar? Ah, é pagar. Grazie, muito obrigado.
Faça boa viagem.
Grazie, amore
Faça
mio.
boa viagem.
Ciao, amore.
Obrigado.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye. So here we are, it is 3 p.m. after arriving in Ponte de Lima, a very nice and charming little town that I wish I could take a day off here to explore because it feels like it has a lot to see. Made it with a group and we went straight to the first bar that we saw facing the bridge. We sat down, ordered a few starter plates, and more pilgrims kept arriving and joining us. We stayed there for about an hour or so. It is 3 p.m. This place where I'm staying today, which is an apartment, I found it on bookings.com. I was talking to a lady back and forth. I don't think she's used to having pilgrims stay here. So she left me the keys in the cafe across the street, Café Central, and the luggage arrived. So it was just downstairs and I brought it up here. I got a whole room. We look at the size of that bed. That's like a king size bed over there. I have, of course, my very own bathroom with an American style shower, and there's also over here a full-size kitchen which I won't be using. We got a skylight over there, and right now I have to get all my wet clothes and my dirty clothes and head over to the laundromat, which is about 17 minutes walking from here. I wish I didn't have to go there, but I need all my clothes cleaned for the rest of the trip, or until I get them dirty again. So yeah, let's do that right now. Take a shower, get my belongings together, head over there, and then I'll come back and talk to you guys again. I'll probably talk to you from the laundromat. What an odyssey, man. Doing laundry on the Camino is never easy. I had to walk 17 minutes to the nearest laundromat that's in the outskirts of town. When I got there was only one machine available, and I threw in all my clothes. I had to wait 40 minutes for the cycle to complete. More people kept showing up, and then when it was time to do the drying, there was a queue or a line. I had to wait like 20 minutes. So I decided instead just grab all my clothes and go to the nearest laundromat that was like 5 minutes away. And when I got there, all the machines were available, so I was in luck. Threw it in there, 12 more minutes. While I was waiting, I went to the cafe that was next door and had a little bit of a snack, just some coffee. And then I realized that I had forgotten my umbrella in the previous laundromat, and of course, it's gonna be so hot over the next few days that I need it. I can't leave it behind, so I had to walk back, grab it, and now I'm heading back to my apartment. So today, as it turns out, it's all a video about the weather out here in the Camino and doing laundry. Yesterday I did laundry at Casa Fernanda. You know, I'm carrying powder detergent that I bought on day one, and I was very gracious. On a pot of water, I threw in all my clothes, did the laundry, hang it up on the line, It didn't dry because it started raining, and this morning the clothes kind of smell a little bit, so I don't know. You have different options. You can do it by hand, as I did yesterday. You can do the laundry mod, as I did today. And sometimes the albergues where you're staying, they offers the service, and you can also pull in all your clothes with all the pilgrims just to bring the price down. Let's get back to my private room and head out to get some drone shots, if it doesn't start to rain again.
Tazze e bicchieri.
Tazze e bicchieri.
A salute do cavaliere.
A salute do cavaliere.
Bicchiere e tazze.
Bicchiere e tazze.
A salute stu tazze.
A salute su tazze.
Salute.
Now, Ponte de Lima really has its charm. I mean, look out this bridge. Doesn't it remind you of Puente de Orbigo's before reaching Astorga on the Camino Frances? If you need to take a day off, this would be the place to do so. I wish I could stay here and explore it a little bit more, but instead I have some drinks with my Camely, because the Camely has already formed. We're already looking ahead and trying to stay at the same places. I have everything booked ahead, but I will try to stick with them as much as possible. We had some drinks at first, quite a few beers, and then we moved on to having a dinner just as the sun was setting down. I went for the chipirones and I completely blew the pilgrims' budget today. Tomorrow, we'll make a sacrifice. They had to run back to the albergue because they're staying at the municipal, and as you guys already know, the municipal albergue, the doors close at 10. It is 9:45, and I think it is time to call it a day and say goodnight. See you guys tomorrow morning. But not before thanking, of course, today's trail angel of the day. And let's pick one really quickly. We'll go with Kelly Ann. Thank you so much, Kelly, for your donation. See you guys tomorrow morning.